The DJI Mavic was the OG small drone, but then they kept shrinking things down with the Mavic Air and Spark. I guess you're expecting them to do the same with this new drone. Then you're in for a bit of a surprise. Because right here in my pocket, I have the new DJI Mavic Mini. Ooh, look how cool mini fighter is. Oh, it's so cute. If it was any smaller, it would be inner space style flying up your back passage. It's approximately the same size as an iPhone 11 Pro, for God's sakes. It's always handy to bring a seat with you when you're flying a drone. Quite recently in the UK, the CAA set up a scheme where you have to register your drone for the cost of £16.50 a year as long as it's over the weight of 250 grams. I mean, presumably that fee covers administration costs and keeping them in a job administrating stuff. But it's not all doom and gloom because people complain and now the fee has been reduced to £9 a year. Plus, the new DJI Mavic Mini, conveniently, is 249 grams. Everyone's a winner, baby. Those arms fold away like with the Mavic Pro. It even looks like a Mavic Pro. For sure, it's not going to have the Pro features and not the Air features. So what exactly does this compact little flyer do? This might be smaller than the Spark. This is in fact DJI's smallest, lightest drone to date, but this has a 3-axis gimbal with 12 megapixels and 2.7K instead of 1080p of the Spark. Let's fly! I mean, it's quite funny really, isn't it? 250 grams, you have to register it. Boom! DJI come out with a drone, 249 grams. Brilliant. Okay, now we've just got hovering there. Now this has GPS and downwind sensors, so it can just hover there stably outdoors as well as indoors. Now you could put some prop guards on it. You've got some 360-degree prop guards, which is an easy way of saying it goes all the way round. Probably if you're flying indoors, that's helpful. I mean, it's smaller, but still, it's probably a bit intimidating for your dogs and your cats. You don't want to give them a new haircut or anything. And children, of course, although they're probably the ones flying it towards the pets anyway. A kid can fly it. It's that simple to use. Now this is the DJI Fly app, and the interface is pretty simple, easy to understand. So if you're a beginner, if you're just starting out with this kind of thing, pretty simple to get the hang of, right? Essentially, the app has been decluttered and simplified for the sake of making it more noob-friendly. There's a lot less jargon and confusing stuff in the menus, and then stills, video or quick shot, no image profiles. It does 1080 60p, but that's as video geeky as it gets, really. You can't really get much easier to fly than this. Besides, you've got tutorials as well. Everybody's got to learn somewhere, right? The controller is also simplified and no more difficult to understand than an RC car controller. Its biggest feature is that the sticks are removable, so you can slip it into your bag easier. Now this area here, that's 20% bigger than DJI Go 4 app, so you feel more immersed, more immersive. It's like I'm flying, I believe I can fly, without all the dodgy perversions, of course. One thing to note is that the tide is coming in. I'm about to be drowned. That's where the water is coming up to now. But also, flight time is 30 minutes, which is not bad, considering this is a small drone. Not bad is an understatement. The Spark gave 16 minutes of flight time, Mavic Air 20 minutes, Mavic 2 Pro 31 minutes. It's also got micro USB for fast charging. You can't complain with having a longer flight time, right? Stuff that doesn't get mentioned in reviews that should get mentioned. Chargers. Yeah, I know. But the DJI chargers are pretty good. Well, yeah, it is just a charger. I mean, it doesn't make you milkshakes or anything, but it's such a neat little thing that you can store them in and you can use it as a power bank. Not that I ever have, and alright, moving on. It's not quite 4K, but that's enough to play with, right?
Whether you want to show your videos in 2K or have a bit of room for cropping if publishing videos in 1080, at least you have that option versus just the 1080p of the Spark. The 2.7K footage looks alright. I mean, as an enthusiast slash geek, I'm always going to be craving for the crispy 4K from the Mavic 2 Pro.
And you've got quick shots. The whole point of quick shots is you get slick shots. Oh, they should have called it slick shots with just a press of a button. Look. There we are. This is the droney mode. I don't even need to do anything. I just need to hold. Don't even need to hold it. I can just dump this away. I mean, that's one of the more simple ones, is just going upwards and backwards, but it keeps the subject in the same spot. It still tracks the subject. Okay, what else have we got? Right, still got the plus on me there. It can tell that I'm the subject. There's nobody else here. Can't see anybody else here, but at least it can see that this is a subject worthy of note. Even though my trousers kind of blend in with grass. Right, this is rocket. 3, 2, 1. Blast off! Up and away it goes. See, this is a bit more complex. This, I mean, if you're to do this by yourself with the controller, it takes a little bit more. I mean, even though I've been flying drones for a little while, you know, I'm not a complete beginner. Some of these quick shot stuff, I can't do it myself. I mean, I definitely can't do it as smoothly as this manually by myself when it's using software and stuff like that. Clever stuff, not me, not that I'm not clever. It can do it really smoothly. Let me try and do that manually. Looks kind of similar to the one just now, but this kind of spirals upwards. Up and away! I mean, this is a super cool shot. Now let me try to do the Helix mode manually. Yeah, you can kind of do it, but that's because I'm bloody brilliant. I mean, this kind of stuff is not just useful for beginners, but also people like flying drones a lot, because you get some really nice slick looking shots just like that.
It's great having that 3-axis gimbal instead of just the 2-axis one of the Spark. I like the Spark because it was small. This has just taken it further, and I probably enjoy flying these little smaller drones more as long as the video looks good enough to the eye. Oh, and it's not just video as well.
Then we can take some photos. Oh, look at that, 12 megapixel photos.
12 megapixel shots. Again, not too many options, it's just point and shoot but in the sky. But the images look good enough with decent colours and detail.
I'm gonna have to get this shot done before I'm gonna get wet. You know what? I might just move a bit. The only problem now is that the home point is underwater now.
Maybe because it's a tiny, ickle wee little drone, but as standard, it feels like it really zips along.
So what we've got different modes here. We've got position mode, we've got sports mode and cine smooth mode. Let's put on sport mode to see how fast it goes. Now it's over there. Here we go. It's flying quite low. Ooh, that's quite a lot lower than I expected. Now one thing it does seem to miss is the active track, which is quite a nice feature if you want to like follow yourself while skateboarding or whatever boarding you like to do.
Well, they've got to save stuff for the more expensive stuff, right? This is €399. That is a lot of drone, a lot of giggles for your money, and a great way to get you started with flying, what with the tutorials and creator templates that make putting together slick looking footage easier. For serious planned shots, I'm sure I'd still take the Pro out, but I can definitely imagine myself taking out this little thing for flying around. much more often.
So there we are, the Mavic Mini. It's smaller, it doesn't have all of the features of the Mavic Pro or the Mavic Air, but you can have a lot of fun with it.